Hi everyone, welcome to 12 Sphere. It's nice to have you here. Let's enjoy a quiet moment and listen together. It was early December in the quiet lakeside town of Whanaka, New Zealand. The Southern Alps stood like painted giants in the distance, still wearing a dusting of snow on their peaks. Below them, Lake Whanaka shimmered like a mirror, reflecting soft white clouds and green ridgelines. On the shore, flax plants swayed gently in the breeze, and birds sang among the tussock grass. 19-year-old Kaya stepped out of her family's small wooden cabin with a smile. She wore an old cotton shirt, denim overalls, and no shoes. Her dark curly hair was tied loosely behind her head. Her skin had grown golden from weeks of gardening and long walks. The air smelled like wild mint and lake water. Summer was coming slowly, gently. Kaya didn't live in a big city. She didn't need city lights or shopping malls. She lived with her parents and younger brother in a hand-built home near the lake, surrounded by forest, mountains, and peace. Today's plan? Water the garden, help her neighbor fix a fence, and take her little brother Ari out kayaking. No rush. No alarms. Just rhythm. Just breath. What would your day look like if you didn't feel rushed or watched? What would you choose to do slowly? She walked barefoot to the garden. It was her favorite place in the world. Rows of tomatoes, zucchini, lettuce, and kamara, sweet potato, grew in harmony. Bees floated between marigolds. A twee bird sang from a nearby tree. She knelt down, feeling the soil with her fingers. "You grow when you're cared for," she whispered to the plants. "So do we." Later, her elderly neighbor, Mr. Tain, waved from across the field. His fence had been knocked over by the wind. Kaya walked over with her toolbox, humming a folk song. Together they worked, quietly, easily. He told her stories of how the town used to be. "Back when we had no phones, only sheep and sunsets," he chuckled. "But the land hasn't changed much. It still gives if you're kind to it. Respecting nature also teaches you how to respect yourself. Grow gently. Rest deeply. Give back." In the afternoon, Kaya and Ari pulled their wooden kayaks into the lake. The water was cool and clear. Small silverfish dotted below the surface. As they paddled, they passed ducks, driftwood, and rock cairns left by other travelers. The wind whispered across the lake. Ari laughed, splashing water. Kaya smiled. "This is better than Wi-Fi," she teased. "Way better," he replied. They stopped on a small pebbled shore to eat homemade sandwiches and pick wild thyme. Ari ran up the hill while Kaya lay back on the grass. She looked up at the sky. "Why rush?" she thought. "The sky isn't rushing. The lake isn't rushing. So why should I?" The moment was soft. Real. Dull. Enough. The world is already fast. Be the calm place. Be a slow breath. Be the steady heart. That evening, Kaya's family sat outside around a small fire. They grilled vegetables from the garden and played guitar while the stars began to appear. The Milky Way stretched like a river above them. The only sounds were laughter, the crackle of wood, and the distant call of a moorpork owl. Her mother passed her a warm cup of tea and said, "You don't have to chase big dreams, Kaya. Sometimes the dream is already under your feet." Kala smiled and nodded. "I think I'm already living one." Try sleeping near nature at least once in your life. It will change how you hear silence. It will remind you that your heartbeat is part of the earth's rhythm. Before bed, Kala journaled by candlelight. Her pen moved slowly. She wrote about the wind, the taste of fresh herbs, her brother's laughter, and the joy of stillness. She ended with, "I may not have much, but I have everything that matters." Moral of the story: you don't need more to be happy. You need less noise, less speed, more presence, more roots. Would you live in a cabin by a lake? What's your peaceful dream life? Let us know in the comments. Like the video if this story helped you breathe easier, and don't forget to subscribe for more slow, comforting stories from around the world. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe and come back anytime. See you soon.